Hi guys, welcome to Action Week. According to astrology, some kind of action is needed to be taken this week to lead you towards your future path. And right now I am doing a reading for Aries as well as life path number 3. And I was told to put out piles of cards. I have no idea what they say, so it's going to be a surprise to me as well, as I am an Aries. And I don't know that much about numerology, so I am just going to read you what life path number 3 is about. It's called the creative communicator. The creative communicator is meant to perform and take center stage. It's a strong vibration, one of creative self-expression, independence, playfulness, and communication. So me as an Aries, I can vouch for that and why those two might go together, because I've really been coming into a more independent stage. I'm sure you guys will find that as well if you're Aries. Really, living your truth and not really caring what other people say, because when you are living at your heart soul level, like, that attracts the people to you naturally that should be in your life. I'm gonna link to the general reading that I did, because that has a lot of actually intuitive messages that are received there, all about how you guys are having a lot of struggles and you're being pushed this week to cut things out of your life finally, to take action wherever that is needed, as well as how you guys have been working on this for a long time and didn't even realize it. You're coming to a time where you're going to express to the world your specific gifts, your specific skills, your specific kind of inner light, and that is going to free you and really bring about like divine healing. All right, and I'm just gonna allow the bell, if you all want to just take a deep breath. All right, Aries and life path number 3. I cannot wait to see what we get. All right. And, you guys may have been distracted by some conflict this week, as my dog is trying to bark at a dog outside my house. I just really loud distractions, and you guys are going to be pushed to the point where you are cutting that off. Maybe you had some conflict because you do prefer to come from a place of love and compassion, and that really matches up with the creative communicator. You guys just speaking from your life, speaking from whatever you guys are most passionate about, those gifts, those truths. You're going to reveal those, either be it the gifts of work. Maybe you're a nurturer, or an artist, or an actor or a writer. You guys are just really being called, and your heart is lighting up. And maybe a counselor even, because we do have compassion. You guys are going to be affecting those around you with your creative way that you love and touch other people. All right, and next we have fairies and earth magic. And what is coming to me with her is just really how she's all lit up. If you see all that light coming down from the stars, and lights and starlight specifically, and the ultraviolet of the fairy really indicates to me the crown chakra and the third eye. And I really think that you guys have been led to this point and didn't even realize that your path, as she's looking to the left, which indicates to me looking to the past, that the past darkness that you went through was really setting you up to expose your truths and your light, and show your light and your gifts and talents, and speak your magic to the earth right now. All right, and we have ceremony, invocation. So this week specifically, you know, you guys are taking the actions to form your divine path actually on the material realm. She's working with her hands there. So maybe you guys are makers, and there's something that you make that will be useful upcoming in the future. That you can, you know, maybe you make something and somebody else, you know, does a service or makes something, and you'll be able to, you know, really get into that more bartering or trading or just community sharing aspect as we go into the future. And I'm just really being brought into like the mold in the background. So you guys are really coming into your like divine feminine form, just being nurturing and growing and just having a real birthing of these talents and like almost a rebirthing of you. If you look at like her head, it's like just glowing as she's just working. And I have found like artists and people who make and creators, just like life path number 3, when you are creating, you are actually in meditation and commune with spirit. So while you make, you're actually doing a ceremony and bringing your path to actually divinely guided to the earth. So that is, actions are going to be moving quickly now as the year comes on, especially after this week. And you guys are going to see those things that you just thought, you know, were things you do on your own really come into the earth realm. All right, Rainbow Tribe, find your pack. Yes, and the people that you meet have not been coincidences. Like, I just met this Scorpio that had like this weird, had like got attacked by bees. My grandpa keeps bees, and he actually digs wells, and like I have a geology background, and then I find out that he was married to a Gemini empath, and like it's just so many things in common. The people that you just think were maybe coincidence, like encounters, you're gonna find that really they're gonna meld into your future. You guys are finding your rainbow tribe, and I think a lot of you guys are going Aquarius style and finding this tribe online. I know that the readers and the astrology and the places you go is a safe place. So if you guys like want to reveal your gifts there, you will be like so really just welcomed by that community. Like, people don't have to be in, you know, your immediate realm to be part of your tribe. All right, and it looks like outside influences that affected you in the past, you've made the changes, you were forced to make the changes to get rid of those. You were protected during that time, but it was a test for you to see if you would, you know, dim your light essentially because of judgment, and you guys haven't. And then we have the sun in Leo, and of course we're in Leo season, and all of the things happening this week are the culmination of the Lionsgate energies. And a huge shout out to my other Aries that went on the astral, did some astral plane work during her meditation and didn't even know she was doing it. So everyone's getting upgrades now, right? To Sun in Leo, passionate, loyal, creative, and fun. Sunny days are ahead of you. So yeah, you guys have really lightened up. Life path number 3 and Aries, the outside influences that have been a struggle in your past to get you to this point. All right, and looks like we got 3 LQ cards here. We have She Who Avenges Nemesis. All right, and it looks like, you know, and that just makes so much sense. You guys may have been sitting, like, sulking, kind of like, rawr, upset about, you know, some wrongs that have been done to you. But she also has a book open, and there are tarot cards falling from it. So those things didn't happen to you, Aries in Life Path 3. They happened for you to kind of shed your structures so that you are allowed to really come into your own and just have some death and renewal, really back into kind of your childlike self where you just go ahead, you know, without expectations and things just flow. All right, and let's see what we have next. Next we have She Who Dreams, Isra, Escape Dreams and Fantasies, as well as She Who Aches, Perpetua, Sadness, Solitude, Silent, Withdrawn. And I think that goes a lot with, you know, the first card. You guys have had some solitude. There has been some hurts. There has been some darkest night of the souls that maybe you were stuck in a stink about, wanting to avenge, as Aries do. We have Mars. But you're really being called, I'm sure you've been pushed this week to cut off, just cut ties entirely from those situations. Because that is going to allow you to dream, and that is just an open feeling, like a future feeling, like she's looking to the right, which indicates to me a future in it. There's a moon back there, so it's, you don't know exactly what it is, you just know it's meant for you. And I know everyone has been getting more psychic, but the Aries I know have been getting just like crazy psychic, so I feel like you guys know. And if you know she's naked, you're going forward in the world, like showing who you are, not caring. Like, you've been through the worst situations, which has allowed you to go forward, not being afraid of judgment. And a lot of people don't have that gift, like really having a lot of self-love, like finding out who you are inside and going with that. And next we have the world. Yep, stuff changing for you. You got out of that cycle, so that's amazing. And the Page of Water, and I have truth chills, like going forward like a child, like skipping around, just being creative and fun and loving and energetic and trusting, really. Her foot is in the water, and there's 2 lotuses on the side. And lotuses only grow from the mud. They say no mud, no lotus in Buddhism. So you guys, from the trials that you've been through, you've grown like this beautiful, childlike, like compassionate love and creativity. And that's what you're bringing to the world right now, like with ease. And the 6 of Air. So yeah, and that comes when you really leave the harms behind you in the past, like cut them off, like set sail on your own. This is your path, Aries, and life path number 3. Like, and it was, you know, divinely guided. All the things that have led up to this point, your gifts, your skills, your hardships, your trials. Like, I really feel like you guys know this, that you can look forward, and it's just so light up ahead, and you have spirit guides, the birds, guiding you through that, and you're leaving the darkness in the past and going forward to bring your gifts to the world, because you guys, of course, are leaders, and you are going to lead really with expressive love and compassion. I'm being told to pull one more. Yeah. All right, tangibility, make your dreams real. So this is your time. Things are going to start lining up for you guys. You're going to be pushed to take action, but sometimes, you know, Aries, everyone thinks that Aries is a warrior, but Aries really gives love and gives love and gives love, and you really got to push them in order for them to cut you off totally. So looks like you guys have come to that point. That's what this week is about, you know, cutting out what isn't the best for you anymore, and then your dreams are going to come, dreams are going to come into 3D. So that's amazing, Aries, and life path number 3. And as well, I will link to the all signs message that does give some more intuitive messages for this week specifically. And I am told, I also have some readings from July 2020 that specifically talks to jobs and gifts. So I will link to that as well. And Aries, you are told to look into life path number 3 information and maybe some different readings pertaining to that. And life path number 3, you are told to look into the Aries energy if you are not in Aries, and really encompass that, and perhaps look at some more readings pertaining to that. So I will be posting all of the signs and all of the life path numbers, so you guys go ahead and like this video if it resonated with you. Leave some comments about what gifts you guys are revealing to the world. If you're too shy to bring it out to other people, I will be your safe place. And subscribe so you can get those other videos if you are interested in that. Thank you so much, Aries and life path number 3. Have a great day.